Hi, I'm here today with Jamie Garrett, and we are going to be discussing the life and accomplishments of Hildegard and the interpersonal relationships in nursing. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Thank you for having me here today.
And so, what can you tell us about why this lady, Hildegard, is famous for?
Hildegard is famous for being the mother of psychiatric nursing and the development of the interpersonal relations of nursing. And she served as the American Nurses Association Executive Director and President, and received numerous awards and honors. And she also wrote numerous books and was vital for creating change in the psychiatric nursing world.
So what you're saying is that she was a pretty awesome nurse.
Yes, Hildegard definitely had many accomplishments and achievements and was vital in creating change for the nursing world and nursing education.
Can you tell us a little bit about her background?
Hildegard was born in Reading, Pennsylvania in September 1st of 1909, and then she passed away in 1999. She was one of 5 children to her mother and father, who were very hard workers and very poor. She grew up during the flu epidemic, which led her to want to become a nurse.
And can you tell us a little bit about her educational background and career in nursing?
Hildegard started at Pottstown Hospital School of Nursing and finished in 1931. And from there, she went on to work in nursing and obtained her bachelor's degree, her doctoral degree as well. And from there, she went on to create schools of nursing and teach. She had an experience working at the Chestnut Lodge, which is a private psychiatric facility, working with Harry Stack Sullivan, and that is where she got much of her interpersonal nursing background and building blocks from. She was vital in rewriting the National Mental Health Act of 1946 and was certified in psychoanalysis in New York. She developed and taught the first psychiatric graduate students and was vital in the first clinical nurse specialist in psychiatric nursing.
Very interesting. A very large educational background she has.
She was very vital in education, and not only in her education, but the education of others. With her educational background and the knowledge that she had, she went on to retire after about a 55-year stint of nursing education, which after that she went on to go work at a university in Belgium as a visiting professor. Hildegard was a member of the World Health Organization, in which she went all around the world working and teaching at different facilities across the world. She had many lectures, seminars, and training in which she taught people what she knew.
So would you say that she was an iconic symbol in the nursing field?
Most definitely. She was very instrumental in creating the nurse-patient relationship, and with that theory, which is interpersonal relationships on nursing, which is what I'm going to be focusing on, she thought it was very important for the nursing client to have a very positive and trusting relation. She wrote a book on interpersonal relationships in nursing in 1948, in which she believed in the creation of a shared experience facilitated by the nurse. In that theory, she developed 6 nursing roles and 4 phases. To start off with her 6 nursing roles, the roles start with the stranger role. So you come into the hospital, you're a stranger to me, and my job is to treat you as a blank slate. So I am to be respectful to you and make you as comfortable as possible, and treat you with courtesy, respect, and equality. Also, my job is to be a resource to you, so that if you have any questions, my job is to inform you and to answer all the questions that you have. And from there, once you have questions, I am to teach you.
So very important stuff here, because it's important for a patient to know all these things and feel comfortable with the person that is caring for them, right?
Correct. Oftentimes when patients don't feel comfortable, they will not open up to ask questions. So it is definitely the nurse's responsibility to have them be comfortable so that questions can be asked and they can have a role in their care. As a nurse, my job is to counsel you, to let you know that you have a sense of importance and that I am here to help guide you and provide you reassurance for the situation that you may be in as a patient. And it's my important role to help you understand that you are ultimately in control of the situation and that I go off of the needs of you and help you to become stronger and independent in what your needs are. And in those roles, my ultimate goal is to help you be a leader of your own care.
So definitely very important. So for a patient to go in, not feel intimidated, and want to feel comfortable enough with the nursing staff.
Correct.
Awesome.
In Hildegard's phases of nursing, there are the 4 phases of the nurse-client relationship, which is the orientation phase, which is when you come in and you meet me. I'm going to initiate the relationship, and I'll set the tone that you are my patient and this relationship is about you. And ultimately that this is a professional relationship and not a personal relationship. In the identification phase, which is the second phase of the nurse-client relationship, my goal is to aid you in your problem identification, so helping you understand what your concerns are and helping you make sense of those concerns, and ultimately giving you responsibility for yourself. Third phase is the exploitation phase, or the working phase, which the patient achieves full potential and in reaching their goals and works towards discharge with me, your nurse. And I start backing off as your resource and helping you fully respect and trust me that I am able to help you with those abilities. And the last phase is the resolution phase, and or the termination phase, which is where your current goals have been met and you are then self-reliant, and that is where our relationship ends.
Amazing. Very good information here.
In Patholo's interpersonal relations, the nurse's job is to provide values, culture, and beliefs, and to bring my past experiences to your present situation and help you with your expectations.
So ultimately, it's to make the patient feel comfortable.
Correct.
Amazing.